Well, give me the gory details.
Want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details. Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details. Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
All the gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Spare me. Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory. Gory.
Gory. Gory.
Gory.
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail.
I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
Boy, feels good to be that confident again. Oh, hey, that's me. Let's get spooky. Big Boss Scouter, Lone Wolf, welcome to the stream, friendos, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm excited to be here with you this evening for our Monster Monday broadcast, where we're coming to you live for the first time since our 25-hour charity broadcast for this little thing called Extra Life. That's exactly what that giant blue donation bar is towards the top of the screen. We streamed for 25 plus hours, raised over $1,400 in that one sitting, did a ton of push-ups, ton of sit-ups, bicep curls, squats, all for the name of raising funds for sick and injured kids in the Charles Merkel Network hospitals. I even ate half a bottle of hot sauce that we opened up live on stream together. It's been a lot. And not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6 people donated towards my donation incentive for putting Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy onto my stream schedule. So this entire week, we will be playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. And then a little bit of next week, we'll be playing some more Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. So I hope you guys are getting ready, because we're going to be getting over it. At least that's what the plan is. I watched at least 11 hours. I was quiet, though. You were, Big Boss. You were. But honestly, I appreciate you being there. Even if someone tuned in and didn't say a word and they just lurked the entire time, we're still hanging out. And I appreciate that. Not everyone has to chat, you know. Doesn't have to be an active participation thing. Maybe you just want to relax. But 11 hours is a long time, so I appreciate you. That's crazy. More cowbell. Yes. Screaming homeless man. Welcome to the stream, friendo. Let me give you all a little wave. I need to slap my headphones on. And, yeah. I'll get my head out of the way here. But in case you guys hadn't heard about what Extra Life is all about, it happens to be this thing that we do every year, where we play games for an entire day and helps raise funds for those kids I just mentioned. It's absolutely free, so if you would like to sign up and participate, you can. You can do it solo, you can do it on a team, you can start your own team, you can join someone else's team. It's pretty amazing. And like I said, we raised over $1,400 in just one sitting. We're on our way towards our $5,000 goal, and if we hit that goal, I'm going to shave my head. So there's lots of incentives, lots of milestones, some pretty cool stuff going on there. It's pretty sweet. Mina, welcome to the stream. How are you? Did you get over it yet? Not yet. Play House of the Dying Sun. Is that game still in development? Or like, is it even in early access? Wow, keep the hair. Well, the point of me growing my hair out was so I could donate it to charity. Wigs for kids, or sorry, more specifically, children with hair loss. I've heard Wigs for Kids kind of skims off the top. Not with your hair, but like with the monies. But from my understanding, kids with hair loss, that's like a real non-profit charity, which is pretty sweet. No, it's been out for a while. Play it, darn it, on stream. Ree! I currently have a full plate right now. We're Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy for all next week. And all of this week and some next week, which is great. And then we have to finish Death's Door. And then who knows what we'll play? Who knows? My bad. I'm liking. Nina, don't apologize. We just started. Hi, Corey. Want to stop and say great job, Sarah. Chebs, thank you so much for not only donating yourself towards this great cause. That was beyond nice of you. But for playing with us, it's always good to play with you. But the fact we were able to do it for 3 hours instead of 2 was fun. I still can't get over the fact that we got 16 people in that lobby. Like, that was crazy. That hasn't happened since like the days of LAN parties. That was really special. Hope you get over it. I'm rooting for Potman. Thank you, Mina. Thank you. Did you make it till 8 a.m.? I did, actually, Chabs. I did. So we streamed for the 25 hours, and then there's a donation incentive on my page where you can actually extend the stream by 15 minutes. and someone had done that. So I actually went for 25 hours and then 18 minutes. So it was almost 2.5. But yeah, I got the headphones on. I'm gonna get my head out of the way. We'll launch this up. And last time I played this, I didn't do very well. It's like there's a lot of just dead air where there's no music playing. It's way more fun with music playing. So I'm gonna put some tunes on for us to kind of chill and hang out and just have like a cozy stream. I say cozy while I'm trying not to rage quit and while playing this game. I do have to say though, so every person that donated, this stream is dedicated to them. So KP, thank you so much for donating. This is for you. So let me get my head out of the way. We'll go right into the gameplay. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Hope you're all doing well on this Monday. It's weird being back after daylight savings time. What just happened? What just happened? Nalthus just subscribed. Nalthus, welcome to the stream, buddy. I appreciate you doing that. That's a 20 months worth of subs. That's insane, my dude. That is insane. Thank you so much. Nalthus knows this, but anybody else that wants access to our Discord server, it's something we've created for free, and you can get access to it with a sub or gifted sub. We hang out there when we're not live, because I can't be live all the time. It gives you ad-free viewing on Twitch. You get all of our emotes. You also get bonus entries into our giveaways. It's pretty incredible. So, thank you so much for that. Let me give you a shout out. I do have to let everyone know, though, that if you do join the Discord server, or if you're even just tuning in and following, I have to let you know that this is not a cult. This is totally a cult. All sorts of debauchery over there. Yes, yes. Nalthus, let me give you a shout out here, man. Nalthus happened to have dropped the largest Extra Life donation, not just of the day, but of the year so far, which is absolutely incredible. Nalthus, let me give you some love here, buddy. King Alfie, welcome to the stream, buddy. Speaking of Extra Lifers, Alfie, how did your stream go this weekend, and how are you feeling now? After doing a 25-hour broadcast and going to bed at 8:30 a.m., and then waking up at 11:30 a.m., and then like it's dark out early and the sun's out early. I'm burnt, friends. I'm burnt. All right, let me go into these settings here. We will turn off the music because if we go too slow, it's going to be very boring. Okay. Here we go, friends. Launched up a new game. Let me know if the music is too loud, friends. Stream was good. I ended up doing 33 hours. Woof. That's so long. Were you just like doing that just to see how long you're going, or did you have some type of a donation incentive where viewers and donors could extend your stream time? The music seems a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn it up or turn it down here. There, that seems better.
Tense than
That's much better.
over. If you deleted your homework.
Hold on, now it's almost inaudible. There. That seems better. That seems better. You can decrease it like 5%. Too much.
Day before it was due, as I have.
How about now, Big Boss?
You're
the perfect person to ask, Big Boss, because you got an ear for accessibility.
If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like
there
if you've already had
is a video playing in the background, sort of.
Too much.
There's music playing, and then there's Bennett Foddy's currently speaking.
All right. Thanks for coming.
And the music, you can turn it up a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Just find a safe
turn
place to
up.
stop.
Just turn up. How's that?
quit the game.
Okay,
Don't
cool,
worry,
cool, cool, cool.
I'll save your progress, always.
How did your streaming go? Did you finish Subnautica? I did actually, Alfie. So what's funny is,
This game is a
last year on
free game that came out.
game day, I played the first Subnautica 1 all the way through its
The
entirety.
author of that game was Jazz.
And there's a couple issues, like, right at the end where I'm like, okay, I've got an hour left, and I have to go, like, I forgot to craft these keys you need to beat the game.
Designers slapped them together.
And, like, there's no way I'm gonna have time to make the trek from the deepest point in the game to my base, craft these things, and then go back to the deepest point in the game. So what I did was, I enabled some developer tools and just gave myself the keys, and then crafted it and called it a day. So we did beat Subnautica 1 in 25 hours. With an assist. I definitely spent a lot of time last year, like, fighting with my base and fighting with my inventory. Like, I was trying to make it pretty and functional. Like, it's how I would have built a base if I wanted to play the game for, like, ever, right? I was being way too meticulous, making it way too pretty. So I did waste a little bit of time, but it's fine. We made it.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking,
This weekend, with Subnautica Below Zero, I didn't waste any time. Our base was 2 rooms, a general hub where we kept our inventory and just dumped all my stuff, and then we had a scanner room, which would help us find more resources. That was all we had, nothing else. So towards the end of the night, when we were like getting ready to beat the game, there was still like 2 or 3 hours left on stream. I'm like, do you know what? Now I'm gonna enable the developer cheats and like just build my base however I wanted. No hold bars. Just go nuts and have fun with it. So we made a really sick base.
But I'm not sure Jazzo intended to make a frustrating game.
We made a really sick base, and then once like we had like 30 minutes left in the stream, like, okay, now let's beat the game. And we
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this.
And we did the thing where he's like, hey, if you go any further, like, there's no coming back. I'm like, yeah, I know. We did that, beat the game, and we called it a day. We actually even came back and just like ran around with our prawn suit for a little bit too. So beat the game, did it with the whole 25 hours. It was pretty much perfect. And I'm actually really surprised we're able to do all that. Because we even took 3 hours to play Halo, the Master Chief Collection, with a bunch of other extra lifers. So we had like, if we didn't play Halo and we just played Subnautica, we would have had like 6 hours of extra time to just kill.
And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable. Like
yes,
rock.
okay, cool. Big Boss, thank you for the feedback, but I appreciate you.
Not without breaking it into pieces and starting.
Sorry, but because of the guy talking, you may need to turn it down a tiny bit.
For years now, people have been...
Okay. This should be about like a happy medium there, Big Boss.
Predicting that games
That's also glad to hear you had a good stream day. Guess they needed to come out with the third Subnautica before next November.
And for the most part, that
King
hasn't
Alfie?
happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash.
Subnautica 3 when?
I don't mean they look
like
bad,
such a
they're
beautiful
badly
game,
made.
such a beautiful series.
A lot of them are.
I want them to make
as soon as you put it in the
a
sink.
third one. The
Things
second
are made
one,
to be
a lot of people say,
consumed and
felt more
used
like
in a certain context. And once the moment is
DLC
gone,
than an
they
actual
transform
standalone
into
title,
garbage.
and I don't completely
In the
disagree with
context of
them.
technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
It's definitely shorter, but they did a lot of quality of life improvements.
Over time, we've poured more
there's some
and
cool
more
vehicles, some
into this vast digital
cool
landfill
things you
that
can
we call the
craft.
internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things
The
that are
map
fresh
is still pretty
and
big.
untainted and
The
unused.
biomes aren't
When everything
crazy. There's
around
one
us
really
is
pretty
cultural
biome.
Trash becomes the new medium.
There's a lot.
The
There's a lot
lingua
going on.
franca
A lot
of
to
the
like in the
digital
game.
age. And you can build culture out
It's
of
not
it.
very deep. No
But
pun
only
intended.
trash culture. B games, B movies.
They should
B
do co-op.
music,
Ooh, with
B
mods,
films.
you can do co-op. Could you imagine, like, while
Maybe
you're
this is what
gone
digital
exploring the
culture
depths
is.
of the ocean, you
A
come back, it's like, oh, hey,
monstrous
Lone Wolf,
mountain of trash, the
I
ash heap,
pimped out our
creativity's
base.
fountain,
I hope you're hungry
a
and thirsty
landfill
because I
with
caught
everything
all
we
the
ever
fish.
thought of in it.
You're like
Grand,
starving from the journey because you ran out of
infinite,
supplies, and you're like, please give me water, please give me food. That would be most excellent. Okay, there is a speedrun shortcut right here. I've never been able to pull it off, but we're gonna give it a shot.
There's 3D models of breakfast.
Close.
Gen X's fanfic novels.
Yes, and watch
Gay
you turn into
magazines,
Gollum.
Green screen
Mouth
Shia
process.
LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded.
Fun rooms are always so much fun with co-op. They really are.
Untitled.
It's always interesting, like when, let's say you're trying to especially build something like in Minecraft, and like someone can help you, or if you have like a real chore to do, like, I don't know, clean out a mine. Literally, many hands make light work, right? So imagine you got a small army of people just mining away at a hole you're trying to dig, you know, like your labor just multiplies.
It just gets piled up in the landfill. Filed in with the bland things.
It is smart marketing. Oh my gosh, it is smart marketing. And Lone Wolf, honestly, since Subnautica 1 and Subnautica 2 didn't have multiplayer, that would be a real draw for the developer, for the audience, because it's like, hey, this year we didn't just put a 3 in the box, we're introducing something that none of the other games have done before. The issue with that is that they'd have to run a server too. It's like when you're running Subnautica 1 or 2 right now, it's just on your hard drive, on your console or your device, right? Like your Nintendo Switch, your PC, your laptop, whatever. So the moment they would introduce multiplayer, that's like another job. You know, it's like we have to maintain the servers, we do our server updates. If millions of people are playing and like we sold this game for $20-$30, like how much is it going to cost us to run a server that's going to support 1 million people, you know? The potential chaos? Yes. Never played this game. It looks hard, though. Oh my gosh, so Big Boss. Have you heard of it, at least? Because it's pretty... It's pretty infamous on YouTube and Twitch.
When games win you...
Your only control... There are no buttons, there's no keyboard, there's no mouse. I'm sorry, there's no keyboard. It's only mouse.
Now everyone's turned off by that.
That little circle that you can see near the hammer's head, that is my mouse.
But that's not
it goes where I point.
You could swallow a baseball
So
bat.
the only control is the mouse. What's funny too is you might have heard of it. This is the same Bennett Foddy, the developer. He's the same guy that made that game, QWOP, or QWOP, where you're controlling the legs of like a track and field runner. Is it QWOP? Yes. Yeah, this game where you control the thighs and the calves. So QWOP. You have to try running, and it's I made it a meter. So this guy has developed not intentionally difficult games, but pretty difficult games. Okay, you have heard of it, Big Boss? Okay, good. And considering you literally review games, I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be hard to miss this thing. It was pretty big in like 2017, I think. I don't know if it has controller support. Like maybe you could use a joystick
Most
or
likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being
let's find out.
chewed up food.
You hate QWOP?
Culture too.
Idea, hi! Welcome to the stream, friend. Okay, so I'll plug my controller in. No way. So, wow. I know as a fact, I could not move my... I can use either the left or the right thumbstick. I can use either one. No way. I don't think I would have like the speed necessary to achieve some of these jumps with this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's pitiful. That is pitiful. About to post some stills of Joe R, who you met at the B-Day party. Okay, was Joe the musician? I mean, we might be able to do this with the controller. I'm not gonna scratch that itch or open up that can of worms. We're gonna stick with the mouse. How you doing today, Gory? I'm doing okay, Adea. I'm a little sleepy. The daylight savings time shift is always hard, and me, doing a 25-hour stream on Saturday doesn't help. But I'm doing okay. How about you? Happy Monday. It was him awesome. Are the photos just... You guys do a shoot together there, Screaming Homeless Man, or did you go back for the spot for your birthday and attend that concert he did? Because your birthday was a Wednesday and his concert was the very next day, right? Okay. I've done nothing but sleep today, not gonna lie. Goals. Those are goals right there, dude. I had at 11 had an argument with flatmates, had a nap, went to rugby. Awesome. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you got an argument with flatmates.
But on the off chance that you're playing this,
I gotta
what I'm
ask,
saying is,
what was it
trash
about?
is
Because
disposable, but maybe it doesn't
I've lived
have
in
to
a
be
bunch of different apartments, and I've
the
had a
feeling
couple
like?
different
Are you
roommates,
stressed?
especially when I was in
guess you
school.
don't hate it if you got this far, feeling frustrated.
And other than just like
It's
someone
underrated.
being messy or destroying the kitchen when they're cooking, I can't think of very many things that we fought about. I know one roommate got upset that I
Sweet,
moved.
juicy fruit,
Sorry, man,
locked
can't be here
inside a
forever.
bitter peel. That's not how I feel about it.
You sprained your ankle?
I don't want
No.
the bitterness. It's
Why do you keep
coffee.
hurting yourself?
It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Uh-oh, I'm dropping frames. And just like that, I'm not. Weird. This is what the mess with kitchen called it. What are the odds? Called it. They leave dishes out for days. Oh gosh, that's gross. So when I was going to school, there's 4 of us living in one apartment. I'm dropping frames again. Can I change the stream to like be 30 frames per second instead of 60? Output. I can't change the frame rate. And just like that, I'm done dropping frames. Whatever. No, but so I lived with 4 dudes. I was one of 4 dudes in this apartment. And my one roommate, we'll call him Steve. Steve was horrible doing his dishes. And my other roommate, Ian, we'll call him Ian, had enough of it. So literally, he just took all the dishes out of the sink, because Ian just wanted to cook. He didn't care like how it looked or how it smelled. He just wanted like cook his own meal. How, heaven forbid, right? You want to cook his own meal, and the sink was just full of pots and pans and plates, and dude refused to wash. So my roommate Ian did was he picked all this stuff up and put it on Steve's bed. So he's like, I'm not cleaning dishes, and you don't have to clean dishes if you don't want to. If you want to, put them back in the sink when you're done.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
But yeah, Steve wasn't happy when he came home, but no one was happy that his stuff was in the sink either, so what are you gonna do? You put all the dishes that are unwashed into bags on the floor, which they didn't like. Not my problem, don't leave the dishes. For real. It's not like they're any more dirty being in bags, or any more damaged being in bags. They're just relocated, It's not like you took their clothes out of the dryer or before they were finished because you want to do your laundry. It's like, oh my god, like now my clothes are still wet and like I need those when I got home from school. You did nothing wrong, Dad. You did nothing wrong. Oh, Jen, welcome to stream.
Hello there.
How are you? I got called a biatch, which is so funny. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you did the right thing. And who knows, maybe they'll have learned a lesson, like, won't be stupid. That was a really aggressive jump, but we saved ourselves, so it's fine. That's forbidden in my house. What is, Big Boss? Dirty dishes? We'll send you a pic, of all the stuff in 1 sec. Please do, Adea. Please do. Okay. Sent a pic of the bags. Yep, no, dirty dishes are a sin. Oh my gosh, they're like even neat and like to the side. That's a lot of dishes. That's enough to fill up a sink. Yeah, no, you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. All Jen, Rach and I were just talking about that. It is dark at 4:30 or 5:30. No likey. I don't hate that when it's time to go to work in the morning that, you know, you can walk to your car safely, no problem. But I don't love that we're on our way to dinner and it's pitch black. It looks like it's 9 o'clock at night. Woo! It's so many. I mean, I see cups, multiple pans. I mean, 3 bags. We're talking... Oh, that's the whole counter. The sink is empty. Oh my gosh, Adele, I love that subway tile. Your flat is super pretty. It's a shame that it was a mess until you did something. I've been running for bed for like 3 hours. Where's the lie, Jen? Where's the lie? That's amazing. Whoa. Okay, we saved ourselves. Okay, everything's fine. Everyone in my house has this obsession of keeping everything clean. It's so funny you say that, Big Boss. My girlfriend's the same way. Like, I'm a very naturally clean person, and she almost gets annoyed when I clean because it's like she looks forward to it. It's like she gets excited to clean. But that's definitely like a good habit to be instilled with. Like, even as I'm cooking, before I start cooking, I'll take all the dishes that are already clean, but that may have just been like in the drying rack, and put them away, because I know I'm about to make more dishes, and I want like a clean slate, like a fresh, empty start, you know? And then as I'm cooking, if I dirty a plate, like I'll wash it. Because otherwise, the whole sink will be full in no time. So everything is use, clean, set to dry. The kitchen's pretty nice, I won't lie. I mean, Adea, is it bragging if it's true? Well, I'm that only one in my house. I give up. Oh no. Oh no, Jen. You mean Ohana and Ohana and Ember don't clean up after themselves? Oh, chemical addiction. Hi, friend.
Hello there.
Chemical, welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. How are you? You son of a gun. So chemical addiction happens to be one of the people who donated towards this incentive to make me donate to Extra, not to make me donate. They donated to Extra Life and towards incentive to have us play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Doing okay? How are you? I'm doing okay as well, Chemical. I'm doing okay as well. So there wasn't just one person. Wasn't 2, wasn't 3, wasn't 4, wasn't 5. It was 6. It was 6 people who donated to this incentive just on game day. So this week, that's all we're playing, and next week, that's more of what we're playing too. So I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. I was planning on giving $50. This just happened to be the $50 incentive. Hey, I get it. I get it. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. Ah, you son of a gun. They make tumbleweeds? Yes, that's I mean, with their fur, that makes perfect sense. Especially in your hardwood floors. Wow, I'm loving the gray and the white accents. You got an island bar. Like a little breakfast nook. Super modern cabinets. That is super clean, Adea. Super clean. Ooh! Adea just redeemed an Ask Me Anything for what's your most meaningful or favorite tattoo? I'll tell you. This probably deserves a close-up here. So this sleeve here was my first one. It's a pirate and nautical theme sleeved. So I've got a treasure map up here, and then I got the compass rose there, and you can see bits of locations like North Atlantic, South Atlantic Ocean. There's a mermaid or a siren there with the skulls of her fallen victims there. There's a shipwreck right there behind her and another ship in the distance. Is it the dolphin breaking, Ben? Let's see here. On the inside of my forearm is it's a sparrow. It's called an African tanager or a Western tanager, I believe. There's a treasure chest there. There's a little bottle of rum. I don't remember if I have anything else right there. Nope, that's just the other side of the little island there. There's some debris. We got an anchor here. Some rope. You can see I got a kraken or a giant squid, and its tentacles are wrapped around some debris and even go underneath. It goes underneath the anchor, kind of underneath some stuff. I got the branded P, the mark of a pirate like Jack Sparrow has from the East India Trading Company. And if you look really closely, I mean, it helps when I'm all lotioned up. There's little silhouettes of fishies and stuff. There's at least 3 silhouettes of fish, some bubbles. So every tattoo, every session I got an anchor. Now I want to listen to Ailstorm. Yes, some Viking and pirate tunes. Yes. So every tattoo I got was my favorite at that moment. Because when they're fresh, it's oh my god, it's mind-blowing. Especially when it's happening. So my second sleeve, this is my spooky sleeve. It started right there with the eyeball in the jar. And what's funny is that is a hyper-realistic version of just my logo, the eyeball in the jar. That was probably my favorite part. Because the artist that did this made it hyper-realistic. I mean, you can see veins. I should probably mute this music because there's 2 things playing. Oh god, I almost just fell off. But 2 things of music playing. There's little veins on the eyeball. There's refraction on the edge of the glass. I mean, this looked like it was glowing when it was first brand new. And then I got the zombie hand. I still have to get this a little finished. I'm missing some ink there. I'm missing some ink on a spider bit here. It's all coming. I got a severed zombie hand there. Little drips and ooze. I mean, there's tiny little cracks in the nail. Where is his nail? There it is. You can see it's cracked and splintered, and there's little bits of scabs and stuff coming off. It's just crazy. The detail's insane. There's a tombstone here with the rip, and it's all, you can see there's cracks that come across it between the tip of that little bat down through the eye, and it comes to a shovel in the dirt there. And then I got, of course, my pumpkin jack. Do I have the rip tattoo? Yeah. That is those emotes. So I turned my tattoos into emotes, which is awesome. I got the pumpkin jack, who just looks absolutely sick and metal. And there's these wisps that come up and through the tattoos. Turns with a little ghosty boy. And the little ghosty boy, you can see, actually zips across the screen. Wait for it.
Well, give me the gory details.
Wait for it.
Want the gory details?
Where's the video? Where's the video?
Just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later.
Wait for him. There he goes. There's the ghosty boy right there. Oh, there he comes again. Yes. And then I got a little zombie lady here. She's all infected and super pretty though. And she's got a little spider boy on her head. And all these boils and eggs that are even on her cheeks. Right over there. So she's all infected. And there's a spooky castle kind of back there too. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's all wrapped in a spooky castle. And then the whole thing, it tops off with a full moon, which is a little bit hard to see. It's easier when my shirt's off. And then, speaking of taking my shirt off, I got little bat boys flying out too. So the whole thing is the spooky sleeve, and every bit was my favorite bit. One of the last sessions was the bats. I've never had anything tattooed on my chest, so like having chest tattoos now, I'm like, I love it. I love it. I love it. When this one was done, the first thing that was done was the logo. I'm like, I love that the most. And the hand, like the hand is the best. And then the tombstone. Oh, I forgot. There's a coffin back here. It's even a little bit of a green screen effect because of the green ink on it. But there's a little bat. There's a little bat flying out there. Do I have any more bats flying out? I don't think so. Yeah, but there's a little bat flying out of the coffin there, and the idea is they're coming out of the coffin up the chest here. The pumpkin blew me away because the pumpkin looks so good, and it's still so bright. Like, orange and blues really stand out on colored skin. There's a hole in your arm! What is up, Brett? Well, welcome to the stream. I do have a hole in my arm. The face on the lady was my favorite when I first got it, but something about one of the pigments of the ink, my body actually like rejected. I honestly thought my tattoo was infected for a minute because I was just gushing ink for like the next week when it should have been like healed. So a lot of the color faded. I definitely want to get that touched up here on my next session. But so to answer your question, what is your most meaningful or tattoo or favorite? They're all my favorite, and as of right now, it's the bats. But I'm sure if I get another one, that one's gonna be my new favorite. Thank you so much for those Phantom points that Ask Me Anything. Big Boss just used their Phantom points to make me donate to Extra Life. Let me do that real quick. I'll get my head out of the way here too. Donate. And this is a Phantom Point redemption. Why is it? Oh, because you used the term LMAO. The third letter in that is technically a swear word. I can see it. I don't think that the rest of the chat can see it, but I can see it, and that's all that matters, because I can react to it appropriately. Big Boss, this donation's for you. Thank you so much. Let me give you a drum roll. There it goes. Perfect. That's going to push us from $3,985 to $3,986. They mark those as complete right behind me here. That's such a well thought out tattoo. Did you go in one go or multiple sessions? Must have cost an arm and a leg. A day. So it did cost us an arm and a leg. Each session was about 8 hours, and each sleeve was... Here, we'll do some math. So each session was 8 hours, and each sleeve was 13 sessions. Oh, gosh. 8 hour, yeah, so 103 hours. Let me start again. Each session was 8 hours, and there was 13 sessions. And that was per... 8 sessions, 13 hours each, so 104 hours, and that was per arm. So 208 hours between both arms, and it was $1,500 per session. So we're talking 1,500 times 26. Nope. 1,500 times 26. Yeah. It was a lot of hours in a chair, a lot of money, a lot of sessions, I started getting these sleeves done in 2015, and I'm still working on them, because like you can only do like one a month. I have heard of some people who will sit down like and do an entire sleeve in one sitting. Most artists don't want to do that, because like it has to be like take a weekend, and while they're like manipulating your arm in different positions or your leg or wherever your tattoo is being located, they have to touch the rest of you, and like that's an open wound. So you're just in a lot of pain. You're swollen. The skin is distorted. People go into shock. So the poor artist is, you know, bent over, hunched over, just holding this vibrating pen for hours and hours and hours. Like, it's hard on them. So most artists won't want to do that at all. Oop, hold on. Oh, I just realized my dick spur isn't running. I restarted my machine. Hold on. Cool, that was a close one. If someone would have donated, that wouldn't have gone through. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat here. Is the dolphin a Breaking Bend? That's a good question, Lone Wolf. They're both they've both been covered up actually. The Breaking Bend got turned into the Compass Rose, and the dolphin's pretty much gone. You want another tattoo, Jen? They are addicting. I've thought about getting leg pieces done, but I'm always wearing jeans. I wear shorts in the summer, but my arms are always visible, you know? I want to get Ellie's tattoo from The Last of Us. Ooh, I've never played The Last of Us. Is it on her wrist? It's on her wrist. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's so pretty. And like, I really enjoy achromatic tattoos, just black and white. I really like that. I think it looks really classy. And what's funny is like color fades really easily. So like I bathe in sunscreen if I'm outside. But I think when black and white stuff fades, it still looks great. This is so pretty. Wow. I mean, and there's a lot of different styles within this. I mean, there's super clean line art. Then there's like this kind of pointillism too. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. I love it. Have you worked out today, Gory? I have, Chemical. I have. I try to work out every day. I missed a week last month. I got a migraine on October 1st. And it lasted, it was like a thunderclap migraine. Like I was fine, and then like someone just took a 2x4 to the back of my head, and like all of a sudden it was like, migraines typically ramp up, or even just typical headaches will ramp up. It's like, oh boy, like my head kind of hurts. Like, okay, I'm getting a migraine. Like, oh wow, like this is miserable. This went from 0 to 10, like that, like, took some medicine, laid down. Next day, if I did any physical activity, if I was working out or just being physical at all, it would come back and like, oh my God. So that happened every day for a week. So like I went to the doctor and like, take some ibuprofen, break the cycle, and like we'll schedule you for some blood work next month. So I did that, and like do you know what? If being active and working out is like causing this, I'm gonna give like my brain like a chance to kind of chill out. So I didn't work out for a whole week this year, which, safety first, right? Safety first. A moth and a fern on my arm. Don't know if you've played. Yep, there we go, Dea. Bring on the hot one sauces. Yes. Yes. I mean, what's funny, Dea, is the most expensive car I've ever owned was like $6,000. So, yeah. 30 grand, I could have had several of those cars. How many times do you have to play this game? Oh, Brett Wolf. First off, welcome to the stream, friend. I appreciate you tuning back in. You donated. Chemical Addiction donated. A couple of friends from work donated. And then a couple other people donated. So we have 6 getting over with Bennett Foddy streams. This one is dedicated to my friend KP. Number 2 is my buddy Sentinel. 3 is you, Brett Wolf. 4 is Chemical Addiction. 5 is Cheryl and David. 6 is my buddy John Benton. So we have 6 getting over it streams within the next 2 weeks. So love that for me. You'll be nice. I appreciate that, Chemical. You don't have to be nice, but I did work out today. What's fun, Chemical, is so my girlfriend gets up way before I need to be at work. So once the alarm goes off at 6, like I'm up. There's been a bunch of times this year where if like things are pretty chill and like I knock out this my morning routine early enough, I'll do a workout in the morning when I first wake up, and then I'll do a second workout around lunch, and then you guys would make me do a workout here on stream. So there was a couple times this year I had 3 workouts a day. I'm like, you guys are kicking my butt, but hashtag worth it. Yes, yes, yes. That was my last night. Saw a flash of light, and 30 minutes later, it was done. Yup. I'm so sorry, Jen. How are you feeling today, though? Is your migraine still here? What do you for work? I'm a graphic designer. That's the simplified version of it. I'm a visual design specialist. I draw pretty pictures for a living. Don't read what I said and ignore me. Where did you just hold on, Captain Jim? Did I miss you earlier? I'm still catching up with chat, Captain Jim. First off, rude. Second off, enjoy it. I'm coming for you, sucker. Did I miss you, Captain Jim? Hey, Captain Jim, I think this is the first of your messages I'm seeing. Was rough till about 6. I'm sorry, Jen. I'm sorry. No, like, as someone who goes through migraines from time to time, Jen, my heart bleeds for you anytime I know you're not feeling well. Because, like, I just want you to be okay. I'm coming for you, sucker. Oh, thank you, Ade. Thank you. Oh, in Discord. You sent me a message in Discord. Oh, sorry. I did get a message saying Rez from Extra Life got a donation. The only notification I have from Discord saying is getting over it with Bennett Foddy starts at 8 p.m. Right there. So, sorry, I'm not ignoring you, I swear. I swear. I was enjoying my throne. I even had my own butt groove. It was perfectly shaped to my cheeks. My mom does design for brands and stuff. She's rebranding Pristina, which is the capital of Kosovo at the moment. That sounds like real official. That sounds real official. No, it's in your own Discord. Oh, sorry. All right, well, I'm sure I'll see it next time I'm in the server, buddy. I tagged you and all of a sudden you're gone. Oh, hold on. I haven't been in Discord since like about 4 o'clock. When did you tag me? Did I can't even find her server right now. Oh, duh. Oh, that was 8 a.m. Wait a second. That was not a tag. That was just that wasn't even a reply. That was just an unreplied thing, so I didn't get the little red circle. It's been a solid half hour since you played the game. Sorry. We've been chatting. We've been chatting, friends. Like I said, this could be a casual stream. With as casual as this game can be. I also blame you for the derail with the Ask Me Anything.
Oof. Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything's fine. Wow, I was under that box. Well, Gory spent 10 minutes meticulously planning your next move. Fails immediately. My face hurts. What's funny? So there's this thing with Twitch, and it happens to all of you in real life, and I know you do this. So, have you ever been like your kitchen, and maybe like you're reaching for something, and you accidentally knock something else over, right? Or you bump over like a cup or anything, right? It's falling, and you ninja reflex catch it, and you're like, your first reaction is to look around and be like, did anyone see that? It's amazing. That happens here on Twitch, and it's awesome. I love that. But there's that other thing that happens. You know, like when you're walking down the street and you stumble on the uneven sidewalk, and like, you're, oh my god, I almost just tripped and fell. Like, I'm so like embarrassed. And you look around, and you're like, did anyone see me almost eat? That happens here too. You guys get to see me do this all the time.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Sweet, 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 sweet. Hip. Hip, 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 hip. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. If we can get to the toilet, oh, I lied. We'll get to the try to get to the orange, and then.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
I'm not frustrated. You're. Who said anything about being frustrated? I'm not frustrated.
No.
All right, we're good. I felt the Regal Theater parking lot, though no one saw it. Went to the movie and sat down, and the guy across the way was like, "Are you the one who fell? Oh no!" You should have been like, "No, that's ridiculous." Like, I saw that girl though, and I would be totally embarrassed if I was her. Like, she must feel like a total idiot. I have to ask though, Jen, was it like icy, or did you just forget how to walk for a minute? Legs.exe are not responding. You must reboot to continue. It is about that time, Lenwolf. It is about that time. I'll say. What a save! What a save! What a save! I was just about to save. We can get back to the orange. That's I want to try running a miracle story. Okay, we're good. No, it was back in my heel days. Oh. Was that when you were still looking for Corey, trying to get him to commit? Like, hey, I'm into you, idiot. Us men are simple creatures. Way, way back. Okay. It was BC, before Corey. Jen, you guys said that you guys were going to do some gaming this weekend with some board games and stuff. Did you guys end up playing some stuff? Okay, we got to the toilet. We are almost back to the orange. Okay, we're back to the orange. And as much I would love to continue past this point before we run a commercial, it would be... I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and not put this in the universe. We're going to run a commercial break and talk to you guys for a quick second about Extra Life, this 25-hour event we just ran this weekend. and why we're playing this game. Give me just a second. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We've got a great rest of the stream for you. We'll see you in just a little bit.
It's a really unique disorder, I think. You get really high, really manic, bouncing off the walls, like everything's great, everything's perfect, I don't need medication, all this stuff, and then you drop, and it's like everything is awful. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I here? I want to be very clear, I would not be sitting here without medication. We need those things to survive. And I think we need to start sitting down and having a conversation about how can we make that accessible to the people that need them. No 7-year-old should feel like they want to commit suicide, and that's what I felt like. I'm 16, I still shouldn't have to think about that. I shouldn't have to think about how am I going to go to college because of how am I going to get the emotional support? How am I going to move out of my house? How am I going to keep a job? I don't really relate to kids my age. I think that comes back to I've had to grow up so much faster, so I have bad knees, my back hurts occasionally, I like knitting. Hi, my name is Bella and I am a 65-year-old woman.
Sorry, it wouldn't unmute me. It's always something. We just saw his Miracle Story are just a really good example of how the funds raised here, playing games like Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, and that marathon we did this weekend go directly to helping kids in need in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Like, was her name Bella? I think her name was Bella. I can't remember. It was Bella, yes. Go and help children just like Bella and get the care they deserve. And I think I talk about it from time to time, but that video is great because one of the examples of care that the Children's Miracle Network hospitals do provide isn't just physical care like broken bones, cancer, leukemia, and stuff like that. It's also emotional care and mental health care. And you're like, what good is a healthy body if your mind is being affected? So those things go hand in hand, and it's a must. And they're just a perfect example of that. I think it's something that's overlooked a lot. I don't need to tell you guys how important mental health is. I think everyone knows that. But I think it's not something most people think about, like, oh, hey, I could use some help right now. I don't think most people think, like, oh, hey, go to the hospital, right? So I think that's super important. Ooh, Alt Jen. Lily the cat just sent me a message. I will forward it to you right now. Let me get my head out of the way, friends. We are on our way to getting over it. Let's do that. I lied. I need to switch some stuff real quick. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Where is Alt Jen? Sweet. I mean, talk about timing, right? Oh, okay. I just read their message. It makes perfect sense. Okay, we're all on the same page now. All right, speaking of being places, we have to be in space. That's where we're heading. We're heading to space. Nothing bad is going to happen between now and space. Good. We are good. God, I felt like I was a crazy lady. No, Jen, not at all. Not at all. And what's funny is they sent me some messages prior to this message they just sent me 30 seconds ago that I was like, listen, this isn't making a lot of sense. It looks a little cryptic. Please just, in one foul swoop, send the correct thing in its entirety. They said some stuff that was like just numbers. I'm like, is this in-house number? Is this a zip code number? Like, I need to know. And they're like, I think they appreciated it. I appreciate you. You're not crazy. The cat's not crazy. No one's crazy. I might be crazy. I'm trying to climb a mountain in a cauldron with a hammer. This is not normal behavior. Am I a red flag? Exactly. Nope, you weren't crazy. Speak of the devil. Welcome to the stream, friendo. Thank you for literally spelling it out for me, because I'm like, well, listen, we can figure this out, but I don't want to goof up again. But we won't. We're good. We're all on the same page now. Appreciate you. Happy Monday, the cat. Yeah, you'll actually, so Lee the cat, you might actually get your soap before Adea does. Adea's is on their way, but it has a longer distance to go. Heads up, there is a jump scare in like just past this thumb. It's not super scary, but if you're not expecting it, just like just a heads up. There it was. There it was. Shipping stuff is really hard. Did you have to pay for all the returns? No. Pooh. Because from the label screenshot you sent, they're in the same state. Yep. Perfect. No. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Chad, was that your reaction to the bat? Or did you know I was going to fall before I knew? Oof, that could have been worse. It could have been. You need a heart rate monitor for this game. Honestly, Chemical, it's so funny you say that. There's been a few games that I've played that I think that would be a huge benefit to. Even just during game day when, you know, I was about to drown and I was freaking out. I'm sure my anxiety went up. And then when things were totally chill and out of nowhere someone send a jump scare alert, I know as a fact, like, I could feel my heart beating out of my chest. Oh, the bats? Okay. Alright, fine. We'll do a jump. Chemical, how was Left 4 Dead with Susie last week? I know you guys were playing. I saw a clip on her Discord server this morning of her. No, 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 no! Wow, good catch. That was a miss swing. But yeah, the clip was of her as a tank, and she literally threw a car at her husband. And I'm like, that's awesome. I want to see our heart rates during Hot Ones. I mean, because your body does feel like it's under attack for like a second, you know? Like, you feel flush because like your heart rate increases. I might have to look into that and seeing how difficult it would be to set up and how expensive it would be. Because like I don't have any type of a heart monitor like an Apple Watch or like a Garmin or a Samsung or anything like that. My buddy Loompaphile, he does Swift streams where he's either running on a treadmill. I've never had this much trouble in the church before. He's either running on a treadmill or he's running on a bike, riding on a bike, and he's broadcasting it, and it does have his heart rate. And I don't know if there's a tool inside of the bike and inside the treadmill that knows how fast he's going, or if it judges your speed solely on your heart rate and all that jazz. I imagine the heart rate would be a bad gauge for the speed, because like if someone just has like a really high blood pressure or really high, like, I don't know, pulse, then they would look like they're just running laps around everyone like some type of a psycho. Or during Halo when he had to fight me during the sword brackets. Yes. That would be a great one too. Or, you know, when we're playing Haloware and you're trying not to get murdered by the hobo in the cave, you know, or when you see the flood for the first time. Or even like when you're doing well, when you're doing something good, like woo, let's go, you know.
You could have refused, but
there'd be some good moments for a heart monitor.
Chose to continue.
I really love the versus mode in that game. Talk 3 different friend groups into playing. Oh, you have? That's awesome. No, what's funny is that game came out when I was going to school, and I had all my buddies back home in Ohio that were playing with me, and then all my buddies from school out of state that were playing with us. And like, so it was like my new buddies, my old buddies, and when I was on the team with my hometown buddies, we were wrecking house. Like, they didn't stand a chance. Like, we did some really like frustrating stuff too, because I know in Left 4 Dead 2 there's that one special infected who literally just like tackles people and just drags them away, and then there's another special infected called the jockey that jumps on your back and you kind of like pull them away. So literally we would just like tackle people off of rooftops, or like tackle them into like a cornfield, and then just take the jockey and just send them the opposite direction. So like while you're trying to like, hey, we go help Bob is in another dimension, and you're you're off to another one yourself. It was just, oh yeah, we wrecked house to the point where I'm like, I feel bad. Shoot. That hot chip bout did me in. Yep. Yeah, the one chip challenge. Rachel thought she's going to have to drive here from out of town, from out of state, to like take me to the hospital. Like she was worried. I was straight up not having a good time. The idea of making myself forcibly puke, like with Epicac or something, or getting my stomach pumped, came to my mind. Just yeeted that hat. I just have a fiance and 911 as my heart monitor. See? Perfect, Lone Wolf, perfect. The Charger, thank you, Chemical. I couldn't remember what it's called, but yeah, it just tackles them and just runs. Nope, ate half a carton of ice cream. What's funny is when my buddy Nick did the one chip challenge with me, he drank like a gallon of milk, so he instantly threw up afterwards. But it's perfect because he only had to get the mouth burn. He never got the tummy or the booty burn. And I would argue the tummy is the worst, but I would also argue that the booty burn is worse than the mouth burn. Mouth burn doesn't last more than 15 minutes. Booty burn, that could last for a very long time. Here's the real question though, Alt-Gen. When your mouth is on fire and you can't think straight, what flavor of ice cream did you reach for? And if you say mint chocolate chip, we might be best friends. Oh, I'm not mad that our second attempt we got our hammer up to where we were. We spent like half the stream here last time we played this game. Vanilla, it's all we had. That's fair. All right, well then, so if that's all you had, what is your go-to flavor when your fridge is stocked and you get to choose whatever ice cream that you want? Ooh, now I want Oreo ice cream. That sounds sinful, Chemical. That sounds sinful. Can you get the hat on the anvil? You can't, and like there's no, I lied. You can kick the hat anywhere, but like the collision's really wonky, and like there's no way I'd be able to jump off of it. I did try doing that once though. Okay, that's not bad. No, I did try using the hat as like a step up. That way, like the jump was shorter. Butter pecan. Ooh, good choice, good choice. But mint chocolate chip was my childhood fave. Okay, we can still be friends, Jen. We can still be friends. You think you've ever tried Rocky Road? So Rocky Road is super famous. I'm sure almost all the Ben and Jerry flavors. But I can't remember if Rocky Road had marshmallows in it or not. So, hold on. We have the Google. We have the Oracle. Chocolate, especially dark chocolate. Oh, yes. They do say that, Jen. They do say that. Rocky Road ice cream. I don't want my own recipe. I just want to see like, what's in it. I'm not going to say this ice cream name out loud because then you guys will get ads for it from them. Flavors. Is this a joke? How is that not on their like front of their list? I'm so confused. Why would this not be the first thing on their list? What? Who designed this website and why is it so big? Moose pie, ice cream sandwich. Am I high? Search in the top right. Bro, did they stop making it? There's no way. There's no way. Our flavors. The brand. I don't eat ice cream either. Lone Wolf not anymore. But mint chocolate chip would be my go-to. Okay, so this is their I don't care if they're gluten-free. Why would you put bread Yeah, pistachio fish food, New York super fudge chunk. Wow. What heinous actions occurred? We truly are living in the darkest timeline. Okay, it is marshmallows. Toasted marshmallow ice cream with toasted marshmallow swirl and fudge covered almonds. Okay. I don't understand. We truly are living in the darkest timeline if that company no longer produces their signature stuff. I can't believe we just did that fast on our return from the pause. That's insane. They're anti-first responders. Is that true? The company, Bennett? I almost said their name. Are they like against EMS people? Or are they anti just armed forces people like our law officers? Fun fact I learned from Jackbox. Ben and blanky blank originally wanted to make bagels, but it was cheaper to make ice cream. I did not know that. It's funny you say that, Kim. There's a local Einstein Brothers place near me
means a lot to me
that
you've
I just
come
drove
this
past
far,
this week,
endured
and
this
they went out of business.
Every wisecrack.
I don't know if every one of that, every Einstein
you've
Brothers went out of
given me is a
business, or if it was
kingly
just
gift
this
that you've
particular
given me.
store. But I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, well, how hard would it be to keep a...
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no
how hard would it be
tears.
to keep a business open
John
if
Vance
all you did was
Jr.
just sold bagels? I'm like, well, they're pretty unhealthy, and I think most people could just buy them at home. So, one, I don't think there's a huge market for bagels, right? Especially overpriced bagels, because if you have to charge people a ton of money for them, so you can, make profit. I'm trying to think, like, I don't imagine there's a huge market on overpriced bagels. So, I can wonder if they're all closed or if it was just this one I drove past this week. Cops and whatnot. Yeah, I figured as much, Lone Wolf. That's a shame. I had not heard that. That's one thing I never understood about, like, these politics with companies. Like, if you're gonna take a political stance as a company,
You fell from above.
why would
but
you
I know you
announce
won't linger
that?
here.
You're just gonna
Your
piss
hammer's no longer,
somebody off,
your
right?
job is no stronger.
Like, what
Your
is
hunger will tell.
what does ice cream have to do with police? Like, why did they have to come out and say, like, we don't support these people? Just make ice cream and shut the right? Am I taking crazy pills? Is it the full story from Brian? Okay. I'm gonna keep the stream going, but to watch a show with my mom. Thank you guys. I'll be back, probably not. The cat, appreciate you being here. You tell Mama Dearest to take care of themselves and that we say hello. I think bagel places sell more sandwiches than like plain bagels. That's true. But again, very expensive. I feel the same way about Panera. Like, Panera's food is microwaved. Like, their soups come in a bag. They saber the top off of it, and they put it in just like a Bunsen burner, like a cafeteria lunch buffet burner. So like it's overpriced hospital food. What's funny is they're building a new Panera near me, and it's right in front of the hospital. So like, are they self-aware yet? Some business models make sense. Like Chipotle, there's a line out the door there every day. I don't think most people are making burritos at home. I don't think most people could roll a burrito. And if they did, I'm sure it wouldn't taste half as good. That business model makes sense. Starbucks, I think people are addicted at this point. They can't go without their Starbucks. They're already sticky. I think the average cup of Starbucks coffee, I think you can get a small for about $4, which is a lot, but we had it and I messed it up. We had it and I messed it up. Okay, salmon and lox, bagels and lox, delicious. Delicious. Cream cheese, yeah, the little salty capers, the smoked salmon, delicious. The last time I had a bagel, that's exactly what we got. Bagels and lox. I don't drink coffee or tea, so I don't go to Starbucks. I do drink coffee, but I'm not a Starbucks guy. Some people like make it their entire personality. Like, gotta have my Starbucks. Good for them, man. That is, you are allowed to treat yourself to whatever vice you choose. It is a little bit of a cult, though, but who am I to judge? What do I know about cults? So, Kim, if you don't do coffee and you don't do tea, do you do any type of caffeine in the morning? Like, there's a gnat zipping around in here. Do you do maybe like a soda in the morning? Or do you just wake up, have yourself a little bit of water and call it a day? I know you'll have an occasional Coke. The little adult beverage too. Do you do Diet Coke and rum? I think, is it Diet Coke? So on the way to work is common. Okay. Well, then here's the question for you too, Chemical. Do you just grab a can from, or like a 2-liter from home that you picked up from the grocery store? Or you stop at like a convenience store, grab some gas, and then fill up a big gulp from 7-Eleven or something? I had a buddy I work with who he used to work at either a Circle K or a 7-Eleven, and that is his routine. Even though he doesn't work there anymore, he grabs a big gulp, fills it with Coke, and he drinks it throughout the day. Doesn't have any water, but he's like, well, there's water in Coke. I'm like, true, but it's like saying there's water in bread, or there's milk in bread, but I'm not going to grab that either. Coke and rum is my cheap drink. Never buy diet soda. Prefer cognac or rye whiskey for sipping. That sounds delish. I go to a convenience store to get that blue Mountain Dew. Okay. Puppet, welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
How are you?
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition.
Ah!
It's ambition.
If we would have gotten up on one swing, I'd been so happy.
An mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
I don't know if we're gonna make the... Nope. Your hammer has to be in a pretty solid position on the bucket to make this little swing. Shoot, 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 shoot. I prefer my sugars from boiling grains. There you go, Lone Wolf. Ah, okay. That was more. That's less of a swing, more of a push. Not sure if you have Circle K's. We do have Circle K's out here, Chemical. They are mid as far as convenience stores go, but they carry the sodas on tap I like. That's so funny. Like, they're not my favorite. We got, we got Circle K's or some other BP's, Boleros. Oh, this might be perfect. Ah, I messed it up. We might have a marathon or two out here. Or good old honey. There you go. Especially if it's like in a tea, Lone Wolf. Shoot. Quick Trip. Ooh, we don't have Quick Trips here. But there are Quick Trips where my family is in Wisconsin. And, like, it's a cult. Speaking of cults. It is a cult. They have t-shirts. Like, my family buys Quick Trip frozen pizzas. And, like, that's dinner. I don't think most people look forward to eating a gas station burrito or gas station sushi, but They love their gas station pizzas. And what's funny is you have to warm it up yourself. It's not even like it's hot and ready. You gotta do half the work. Fudge! I had the swing. That was devastating. It's all around less ghetto.
This gets more frightening each time you return.
That's fair.
Knuckles whitening, stomach tightening.
Oh, this might
once
be
bitten,
perfect.
So many times burned.
Don't swing too much, don't swing too much. Here we go. Shoot, 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 shoot. I panicked swung. I panic swung. When I was in Denver for Susie's wedding, the hotel we stayed at was next to a Come and Go. I've seen those. I think... I'm trying to think the last time I saw one. Still have a koozie from there. That's so funny, Chemical. That's so funny. I can read it, Chemical. I know what you said, and I knew you weren't trying to be, you know, dirty or vulgar. I know a lot of people probably get like annoyed when Automod grabs their messages, but I love it because I get to read it and I can choose whether or not like it's worth reading out loud or letting the audience know what you said. And I can respond appropriately, you know. 9 times out of 10, it's nothing bad. I've yet to be hate rated and all that jazz, and I've had people join. Ooh, I might be a little bit too far left. Fudge.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before.
I've never been hate rated, and I've never had like
C.S. Lewis.
people intentionally say terrible things in chat. I've had people draw some pretty inappropriate things in Jackbox, but they weren't from the stream. They were just, they weren't like friends. They were just people, trolls that, you know, wanted to be trolls. And since Jackbox introduced the that feature where you have to be logged into Twitch, that has not happened. So I'm not hyper worried about my auto mod, but I do appreciate that when it does do its thing. Sounds like your old lifestyle. Ah, Lone Wolf. You dog. Pumpkin Jack wants to exercise her wrists real quick. We're going to do that. Fist open, palm open, tabletop claw, half his fist. Fist open, palm open, tabletop claw, half his fist. I know better to do that in your channel. I have some self-restraint. I appreciate you, Chemical. I appreciate you. Gosshawk, welcome to the stream, friendo. Long time no see. Play Hogwarts Legacy. That's a quick way to get hate reviews. That is true. That is true. And what's funny is, like, I do love the Harry Potter movies, and the game genuinely looked cool. And then J.K. Rowling had to just say, "Oh, yeah, by the way, I hate all these people." Like, all right, cool. Well, you just pissed off a ton of people. Like, why would you say that? Like, we were just talking about that with Ben and Jerry's. Like, why would you actively just make ice cream? Just, you're not running for office. We don't care about your opinion, Ben and Jerry. Are Ben and Jerry even alive? Or is that just like their name? Is that even their real names? Like Orville Redenbacher, the popcorn guy? His name wasn't actual Orville Redenbacher. They are still alive? Do they have any decision making in the company still? Like, I got questions. I'm bummed out we just fell. We were close. We made it up to where we wanted to be. Okay, you ready?
No.
No, he's not ready. No. Shoot, we're there. We just didn't have like a good enough thing. My thing is, is your thing also making ice cream? Oh, that was weak. That was not fast enough. I don't let that decide which game I play or what I buy. That's fair. I see both sides of it. So on one hand, I can see something like, well, you're directly, like, supporting this hateful person. That makes sense. On the other hand, I don't think you not buying the game is gonna hurt them, So it's... I think if you do what you think is right, at the end of the day, you can't go too wrong. I think no matter what, you're gonna piss people off. Stuff that do you know what? I'm sure that the amount of stuff I post about Extra Life, the amount of things I say and do for Extra Life, I'm sure it pisses people off. Like, dude, we get it. Fundraise for charity. Good for you, bro. I'm sure that pisses people off. But then there are people who see the post and like and share and comment and respond and donate. The stuff I do is, if it's not for you, it's not for you. If it's for you, then it's for you. Can't make everyone happy all the time, and you can't light yourself on fire to keep people warm. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do what you think is best. There are things from both parties I don't like. Honestly, even if I was just boycotting for one party, I probably could find a reason to boycott everything. Yes. If you feel like your product is good, and I'll buy it, and I'll ignore all politics. Exactly. Like, why not just make video games? Why not just make ice cream? That's why I'm not allowed in public. Oh boy, we've been gifted a present. Surprise, it's a jump scare. Ready? So that present that only happens here if you've fallen so many times in this particular spot in the anvil. It's like they knew it was going to be one of the hardest spots in the game. That was such a weak jump. Okay, so I think the push thing is not working for me. I think, like, the stab is not working. I think I need to start off a little suspended. Like this, ready? That was weak. I can't do it fast enough. I can't do it fast enough. Shoot. Woo! That was perfect. I think my hammer was on there well enough. Okay. Let's just not fall for the rest of the game. How about that? What if we just speed run straight to the top? What if that happens? That shouldn't have happened. I wasn't doing anything silly. My hammer just didn't grip. What are you gonna do? You ready? Here we go. Didn't get the height or the distance. I gotta watch my follow through. Watch my follow through. That was my issue last time I streamed this game. I pushed and I was too busy, like, not at the height. Hit myself with the hat. Do scary thought. So, Put Plug wants me to throw a New Year's party at my house. Okay. That sounds like a fun idea. Is that scary? You got the space for it. Oh, come on. I was trying to, like, keep my momentum up and just kind of swing up. Wasn't working. Okay.
Oh, no.
What's funny is, like, if you look on this mountain face, kind of in the direction that I'm about to point to, you can see like a little tiny hook. The hook isn't actually like far enough away from the mountain for you to like hook onto it, like the thumb. This guy right there. You see it? If that was scooched out just a little bit, this part would be so much easier, but it's not. Oh, because she thinks your house will be fully furnished by then. I mean, you've got furniture, and people can stand. I know I gave you furniture. Oh, that was a great jump, but I must have swung the hammer a little too hard. Yeah, my hammer got hooked on it and I bounced off of it, but you can't actually like stay on it. If that makes any sense. Oh. Finished. Oh, sorry, finished, not furnished. We're gonna need another couch. Probably. Oh, come on. That was a great push, but not the hammer strike. I mean, could I try going this way? No, because it's too far out. Shoot, it's fine. Yeah, that's like a negative angle. I could not do that. Come on. So that was such a good jump. Yeah, the hammer just... I gotta get better at putting it above me instead of like reaching out. But now that I know that, I can actively work towards executing that. Just like that. Wow. Wow, that was exactly what I was trying to do. That is amazing. Yeah, I was thinking of doing Pong in the living room since it's waterproof. Honestly, Lone Wolf, we had a lot of fun doing that at Halloween. We hadn't played Pong since July a couple of years ago on the beach. So that was a fun little treat. And of course, playing with you was an old school throwback. Just like the good old days. We were up there and my cursor was starting to slip. Okay. Strong, powerful push. We had the height, not the distance. Zunes, yes. I mean, I do have the program on my computer. And I'm sure there's an app for that. Okay, that wasn't a perfect push.
No.
Too much height, not enough distance. Bye, hat. Good luck finding your dad. Okay, I'm gonna move the mouse and give myself some more room to like drag. That was a vertical jump. I haven't done that before here. I need to get better at letting my hammer be above me and not try to catch myself. Ooh, the catch would have actually probably helped just then. That was a perfect jump. I caught myself too much there.
No.
Perfect. Oh, thank God. I was getting pretty tired of this jump. Okay. We're going to scoot ourselves closer to the right, and then we're just going to carry ourselves up without jumping. Okay. Perfect. And the issue I felt most recently was because, like, just the tip of my hammer was up. I want my, like, the center of it up. Okay. Okay. Progress, friends, progress. Will you elongate your stream if you don't best this by then? That's a good question. I think I'll save because we've had 25 hours of streaming already quite recently. I feel like making this a longer stream is going to be a lot. Stream note, welcome to the stream, friendo. Happy Monday. How was the rest of your game day, buddy? I'm sorry, is it Monday and Gory's almost done with this game? What's up, Steam Note? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're so calm for such a rage-inducing game. It's funny you say that, French Fried Toast. Welcome to the stream. I don't remember how many times I've beaten this game. There'll be a counter for us if we do get there at the end. I have been very despaired and very discouraged and very upset, but I don't think I've sworn or like rage quit. I know I haven't like rage quit, but I don't even think I've like sworn like son of a or oh I think I've just been like frustrated, you know?
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
Oh, you can't hear me? Thank you, Steam Note. Appreciate you, buddy. I can't believe that just happened. That part's hard because like it's a little bit of a blind jump. Us listening to chill music helps a lot too, French Fry Toast. We're listening to some chill step. Okay. Picking up my mouse and moving it so I can get more thrust. That was a good throw and a good attempt. Like I didn't really push myself off that time from the right, so I can't be totally upset there. Perfect. You guys, we're learning. We're learning. It's like how the Velociraptors figured out how to open up the doors. All right. See? No big deal. We're back up to the floating snowballs. Minor setback. It's really the key to this game is you fall, but you got to pick yourself back up. And that's a life lesson too there. Not to get all Mr. Rogers on you. Okay. Let's just push a little bit. Harder than that, buddy.
Believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
First try, let's go. Velociraptors learning how to open doors, baby. That's what we are. We're using our opposable thumbs and our little dew claws. I don't know why I just gave myself a prospector's accent. Shoot. Maybe it's because I'm up in these mountains with this hammer that looks a little bit like a pickaxe. I'm gonna stop now.
No.
Okay. So somewhere between that last little push. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now this one's not so bad. Ooh, that was not what I was trying to do. I can at least see this one. Yes, dancing little velociraptors here. I love that. There's been a couple times I've done this where I made it across these things without needing my hammer to like catch myself. It's just been straight pot action. Okay. Like that. No hammer, just pot. My butt caught us. Okay. We reach. Ooh, don't love that for me. Okay, I think we're a little bit closer now. Yeah, this feels a lot better already. Okay, we are back to about as far as we've really got on this stream. This is progress. This is progress. Standing in one spot for 2 hours to make soap is rough on the bones. Ooh, shoot, Jen. I'm trying to think if, you could do that sitting down, right? If you, like, lowered all your desks and then just had, like, a chair to wheel you back and forth from station to station, right? We're back to where we were at progress. Well, Kim, when you put it like that, it sounds stupid. Okay, this is a pretty good hammer spot. And then I missed it. I lost it. Perfect. This is really good. And then I lost it again. Nope. I hit the bucket with my body. Nope. Yeah, once this thing starts swinging, it gets a lot harder to hook, because then you're really just... There's too much physics going on. I think I played this game 1 day or 2 days, 1 day or two, and never again. Definitely never made this far. Chemical, that's going to sound dumb. It took us 4 separate streams to beat it for the first time. So that's a total of 8 hours. And then I did it again in maybe like 4, and then I did it again in like an hour and a half, and then I did it in like 45. I've been able to beat this in 45 consistently. I think somewhere between 15 minutes and perfect. There, now we've actually made it past where we left. So this is progress. The fastest I've ever done it was between 15 and 21 minutes. 45 minutes is a pretty good average, I think. But so, if you do it once, you can do it again. The difference between knowing the path and walking the path, you know? Is this still an incentive donation? It is, Jen. And 6 people redeemed it. So we're doing 4 Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy streams this week. And then we have 2 more next week. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm so sweaty. Okay, I'm gonna try give myself a little bit of a jump here. That didn't help at all. Okay, let me just put my butt in this nook and then reach. No, I'll do the jump again. Perfect. Let's reach for a nook. I think we found one already. Okay, let's go. Ooh, I botched that. I botched that. My body hit the mountain face. I might have just put my bucket inside of another notch, so we might have just skipped one, which I'm not complaining about. Same thing might have just happened there. Let's look for a new notch. Nope. That kind of looks like a notch. Whew. I don't love when I slide.
Go to bed? We're almost at the top.
Love you. Oh god. Oh, my mouse hit the edge of my mouse pad and I couldn't go any further. Let's tell her you said that. Chemical Addiction says, sleep well, pretty lady. Says, thank you. I can't tell if this is a notch or not. The whole thing looks like a notch. Boo! No worries. Whoa, okay. We're making progress. We're making progress.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand?
Diogenes.
Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not
Jen,
follow.
even numbers? Donated $14 to Extra Life. We are at $3,999.94 raised.
Resolve in his uphill ascent.
Is that gonna put us as exactly 4K? Crude. Well, I think it updated already. Yeah, it did. Jen, thank you so much for that donation. That was super, super nice of you. Let's go. 6 freaking cents away. No. That's okay, Jen. I'm sure those numbers won't bother you at all. That's so funny. Jen, you rat. I deserve this. I deserve this. Well, Jen just used their Phantom points to make me donate $1 to Extra Life, so that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Let me donate. There's a Phantom Point redemption for you right there. And check this out. Ready? We're going to give you the credits. This is via Alt Jen. Let me give you a drum roll here too. Perfect. Now we're at $4,000. Jen, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for the Phantom Points. I'll mark this as complete behind me here. Thank you. That would have bugged me all night. Have you got your card turned off for the $1 donation? Suspicious activity? It's funny you say that, Chemical. No. And even when I've gone on my own team's page and donated to literally everyone in the same day, no. Or the fact that I donate every day, no. I'm trying to see, if I was to pull up my credit card statement, it would just say Extra Life all over it. I won't show you that because no one needs to see all that, but I'm going to do a search. I'll do a search of just Extra Life, and we'll look at the number there. Give me a second. I got in trouble for over 25 transactions a day when I was shipping this. There it goes, there it goes. Yeah. I haven't had issues with a transaction amount, quantity, but I have had. I've been like called by my bank when it was a strange location. I bought a cricket bat from the UK, and they're like, "Did you just buy something in overseas?" I'm like, "Yes, I did." They're like, "Okay," because that looks super weird. Okay, so give me just a second. There better be a transaction counter on daily spend limit. Yep. I did buy a couple different T-shirts from the mall once, and they're like, "Hey, is this you?" I'm like, "Yep." Hold on, we're gonna do this for fun. Actually, hold on. Why even look at the credit card when I could just do this? Ready? Donations. Donations given. So just watch this here. Ready?
God, a huge swarm is coming. They are billions.
See, note. Hi. No king. Oh my gosh, a huge swarm of effect are coming from every direction to raid from Seam Note. They are billions. My goodness, welcome to the raid. Or to the stream raiders. I can't talk. Looks like fraud to me. Yep. Let me go to the raid screen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and just like the same note, I happen to do a little bit of fundraising for this little thing called Extra Life that we were literally just looking at before you guys raided us. Same note, thank you so much for that raid. I got to give you a shout out here. Chat, if you don't know who Seam Note is, you do. They, besides being a fellow Extra Lifer, they're an awesome streamer. They've been doing a lot of Smash Brothers in the last couple of weeks leading up to game day. We actually even did a little collab with them this weekend on game day. They reached out, I was like, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing a little thing on game day where I'll break my stream up into sections and kind of try featuring other Extra Life streamers." And he's like, "Would you like to be one of the streamers?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, heck yes." He's like, "What do you want to play together?" I'm like, "Halo." And I'm like, we could just do just us and just do like some campaign, like, or we do some fun custom stuff and like invite a bunch of other Extra Lifers. And that's exactly what we did. We had a full party of 16. It was amazing. It was all because of Seam Note. So thank you. We had a small stream today due to an esports match today. But yeah, were you participating in the esports thing for Super Smash? Tell me how it went. Either way, thank you so much, buddy. Let me get my head back into the gameplay. My head out of the way so we can see the gameplay. Okay. Is this a nook? This looks like a nook. I'm not trying to hold my breath. You guys do that? Or like you'll realize like, oh, when was the last time I was breathing on my own? I do that almost all the time. Like just now. Yeah, we ended up winning. No way, let's go! We did really well tonight. It was awesome. Okay. You guys aren't playing Melee, right? You guys are playing, what's the new one? Not Omega. It came out in the Wii U. Ultimate. Thank you. It was like yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't like Ultimate as much as I liked Melee, but that's just my opinion, man. I also never owned Omega. I did own Melee. That's why I have a CPAP. Forget to breathe. Yeah, breathing's important, especially when you're sleeping. Like, I know I'm holding my breath when I'm climbing this mountain. I wouldn't know if I was holding my breath while unconscious. Okay. Guys, I'm not trying to jinx myself here, but I'm going to put some positive vibes out in the universe. We are pretty much at the last obstacle of this game. And as long as we don't get the bad ending where our hammer goes over the cell phone tower, we should be in the home stretch here. That was a pitiful jump. That was a nice controlled landing.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment, I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
Bro, bounced off way too hard. I mean, not that I choose how hard I bounce off. Okay. You got this, Gore. Let's go. Appreciate the hype. Give me your energy. This is the last obstacle. My hands are sweaty. Oh, that was close to perfect. Love the little ghosts, Jen. Whose are those? See me's boo. Are your knees weak? Our palms are sweaty. It's vowing on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. Buddy keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd boos so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Time's up. Over, blow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Fudge. Fudge. Little shimmy. Little shimshy. Little shimshy. Anyone who has spooky emotes is cool in my book. We love spooky emotes. That's probably my biggest gripe about not being a partner here on Twitch is I want more emote slots. I have so many ideas. I just want to draw pretty pictures. And they've got me limited to like, I don't know, 15? I want more. What's the name of that little girl from Willy Wonka who sings about how she wants it more? That Veruca Saltz? I want it now, Daddy. I want an Oompa Loompa. No! How do you partner? You have to meet some pretty extreme... Oh my gosh. Those are great ones too, Kem. Yes, Ashley's Ghost. Love those. You got to meet some pretty extreme qualifications, Jen. You have to be live for a certain number of days, nailed it. You have to have a certain number of followers, nailed it. But you have to have a really high number of consecutive, regular, congruent viewers. It's like 75 viewers, like every day, all day. If I go to my Twitch page, just twitch.com, period, and look at the channels on the side of my screen, there are only 4 people I'm following that have 75 viewers watching them right now. That guy's got 2K, but games not quick, they're huge. Oh gosh, I'm not trying to break the you guys with the look into infinity. There we go. Let me scooch this over here. Yeah, 200 great, 200 great, 84 great. Everybody else is under 75. 75 is a ton. That's a ton. But we like infinity. Oh no, I divided by 0 again. Not again. Hit. Oh, so close. I'm just trying to catch it. Catch it. Not trying to bounce. That was weird. I thought for sure I'd like get up on top of that one shadow light. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I don't typically have this much problem on this radio tower. It's always something. Yeah, you'd have to be a full-time streamer or sell some extra content for viewers. Let me buy a hot tub real quick. Yeah, and what's funny about that too, Lone Wolf, is just because let's say I quit my day job and I stream from 8 a.m. Let's say I do 12 hours every day. That doesn't mean 75 people are gonna be watching that whole time. I'm sure like people will come in, hang out, and then when they want to leave, they'll leave. You know? Shoot, that's out of range. So, Game Tease, what's up, friendo? Welcome to the stream. Oh, a gory hot tub stream? I'd watch it. I appreciate that, Game Tease. I appreciate that. How you doing, buddy? I don't think I've seen you on in a little bit. You were doing some Diablo for a while. You're doing something else after that. I saw you doing like some crazy moon base puzzle solver. I'm trying to think what the last thing I saw you streaming was there, Game Tease. I always try to show you at least a lurk when, oh come on, when I'm working and you're going live. So like even though I can't actively tune in, I can at least keep your tab open. Doing all right, trying to get back into it again. I hear you, man, I hear you. No, it's good to take breaks, especially if you need it, you know? Or heaven forbid, there's stuff going on in real life, like weddings or birthdays or vacations. Poop, that was such a good little progress thing. But it's tough to keep that consistency. You're right, you're absolutely right. You know, like even, there's a couple things happening just like the last, a week or two ago. I think I was only able to stream once in that week. I don't remember if it was birthdays. I know the one day I had an Extra Life meetup. The one day I had a advisory council meeting with the vocational school I'm on the council for. So there's like two streams I missed right there. That's half of my schedule. So things change, but hey, flexibility is good. I tried this game, almost broke the keyboard. Did I say poop or did I say SHIT, Chemical? I hope I didn't say SHIT. Oh, I remember what I used to do. I used to do like a little one, hook here, and then try swinging. I said poop. Okay, cool. Like, so if I swore, I'd have to donate to charity. You know I hate to do that. Wrong way. We got this. We got this. Also, Fudge, earlier, you're skating a thin line, mister. Fudge. Except I didn't say fudge. I said the word. Oh, fudge. That was too much of a bounce. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I remember there was a movie where they felt that the word flip was a bad word. Like, I guess it depends on the house you grew up in, right? He said, I was like, if I say that word, hit me. I'm sure it was something with kids. Okay, so that white dish is too far. I want to see if I can get my butt on top of this red light. If I can. Oh. So if I can, then I think I'll be able to reach. My mouse is slipping. I'll be able to reach that white thing with just my arms. Okay, fine. We'll go for a push. Or a jump, so to speak. Come on. Come on. This is the last home stretch. I've never spent this much time on this tower. Oh, no, no. Me hooking that little red light was perfect. If I can hook the red light, then I can use that to swing to that white dish. So note to self, that's what I'm going to try to do. Try to hook the little red light. By the way, Chemical, I saw that shout out you gave me on your Discord server. Where you're like, hey guys, I don't, typically ping everyone, but you definitely gotta go check Gory out. I appreciate you, man. Like, that's super nice of you. There's been a couple servers I'm in where literally every post this person made, they would ping at everybody. So like 3 or 4 times a day, I'm like, oh, I got a new message. No, this person's like, they just had dinner, or they are, posted a selfie. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure that necessitated an everybody, but yeah, it was a lot. I really don't like pinging the whole Discord, but if it's for good cause, I make an exception. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that for real, because you never know. Oh, we got on the red light, and we're still too short. Okay. Maybe I could put my hammer on this. We can pogo stick up. You never know. Like, someone could be like, "Oh my gosh, I heard about this thing." There's a gnat right here, and I wanted to show some support. Thank God! Thank God! Thank God! Let's go. Most Discords I'm in, I have the @everyone feature turned off, especially if there's like a ping a day. Ping a day is too much. I might do a week, or on special events like, my annual stream. I even apologize, like, hey guys, sorry to ping everyone twice in 1 week here, but like, I gotta cancel the stream, like something came up, or
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you.
Every day is too much. Multiple times a day is too much. Once a week I feel is understandable. Trying to like just barely like inch my way. Like how, like army crawl, like, Because, like, the swing motions are just so over-exaggerated in space here. I just barely did a bunny hop there. Yeah, just Here we go. Once a day is okay if it's for a stream I watch, but some people will just ping just to show you what they're having for dinner. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, someone took a selfie and like, hey everyone, I'm like, bro.
Oh, no.
Do a barrel roll! We did it, we did it. I think a ping for every stream is okay as well as for schedules, but after that it's absolutely necessary. That's fair, that's fair. One Discord I had set up to ping every time she tweeted, that was excessive. Oof. Oof. That's too much. That's too much. Okay. We're about to find out how many times I have gotten over it. Can I just hit enter? 28. Not bad. 28 times, so not bad at all. Okay, well, I can't show you guys this next bit, so I'm going to move that. So that took an hour and 33 minutes. And my personal best was 15 minutes. Yeah, I was cruising. My approaches didn't fall. That's the trick, is if you don't fall, you it's just pure progress. All right, gang. We came here to get over it, and we did it. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the outro screen. We're gonna find someone to raid together, and we're gonna turn our party into their party. Don't go anywhere. We are about to make someone's day. Be right back.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Alright, gang, we're going to go ahead and drop a raid over on our friend Chowette. Chowette's currently doing a little bit of Alan Wake 2. And it's funny because we were just talking about Alan Wake when we were playing Guilt. Because you run around with the flashlight and you kill spooky monsters with the light. And that is what a lot of people are saying Alan Wake is like. So it's ironic that they were playing this because we were just talking about it. So I'm going to go ahead and start the raid on the channel and make sure that Pumpkin Jack also shares some info in the chat with us right here. Just a copy, paste over into Chowette's broadcast, or really just say anything along the lines of raid or brains or hype, or really just give them some hype. But also, besides being an awesome streamer, they happen to be an awesome extra lifer. Makes them twice as awesome. So feel free to say something along those lines too. The raid is officially started, so we'll see you guys over there. Thank you all so much for today's broadcast. We'll be back tomorrow with more Getting Over with Bennett Foddy as a part of these extra life donation incentives. As always, friends, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other, I love you. Stay spooky. And if you excuse me, I'm getting back to my coffin. You have yourselves a good evening. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.